Hello students, welcome to Breedmark Academy. Myself LS Nanda. Now in our previous year question series of JEE Main and JEE Advanced, this is the today's question. This question is based on the topic of permutations and combinations. It says, consider 4 boxes where each box contains 3 red balls and 2 blue balls. Assume that all 20 balls are distinct. In how many different ways can 10 balls be chosen from these 4 boxes so that from each box at least 1 red ball and 1 blue ball are chosen? Now students, since we have to select at least 1 red ball and at least 1 blue ball from every box, so it clearly means that from every box we have to select at least 2 balls. And in total we have to draw 10 balls from these 4 boxes. Now this can be done mainly in 2 ways. The first way is if I draw 2 balls each from 2 selected boxes and 3 balls each from remaining 2 boxes. Right? And the second way is if I draw 2 balls each from 3 selected boxes and 4 balls from the remaining box. Right? Now students, if I discuss the first case, then in the first case, we have to select 2 boxes out of the 4 boxes. So this can be done in 4C2 ways. Now from each of these 2 selected boxes, we have to draw 2 balls. And keeping this condition in mind, we can clearly say that from each of the 2 selected boxes, now we have to select exactly 1 red ball and exactly 1 blue ball. And this can be done in 3C1 into 2C1 for 1 box and again 3C1 into 2C1 for another box. So now it becomes 3C1 into 2C1 whole square. Right? Now students, we move to the remaining 2 boxes. From each of the remaining 2 boxes, we have to draw 3 balls. And again keeping this condition in mind, we come to the conclusion that it can be done in 2 ways. First is if I draw 1 red ball and 2 blue balls, or another can be if I draw 2 red balls and 1 blue ball. So this can be done in 3C2 into 2C1 plus 3C1 into 2C2 ways. Fine. And this is true for one such box. And we will have to repeat it for another box also. So it becomes whole square of this value. Fine. Now students, just calculate it. It becomes 6 into 36 into this value is 6 and this is 3. So 6 plus 3, 9 whole square, it becomes 81. So now just find this product. It becomes 17496. Now students, we discuss the second case. In the second case, we have to select 3 boxes out of the 4 boxes. And this can be done in 4C3 ways. Fine. And from each of these 3 selected boxes, now we have to draw 2 balls. Fine. And this can be done in how many ways? This can be done again in 3C1 into 2C1 ways for one single box. Fine. And we have 3 such boxes. So it will become whole cube of this value because it is 3C1 into 2C1 for one box. Again for the second box it is 3C1 into 2C1 and so on for the third box as well. Now students, we are just left with the last box, that is the last remaining box. And From this box, now we have to draw 4 balls. And again, we have to keep this condition in mind. And now this can be done in how many ways? Either I can draw 2 red balls and 2 blue balls. This is one possibility. That means 3C2 into 2C2. Or I can draw 3C3, that is 3 red balls and 1 blue ball. Because there is no possibility of drawing 3 blue balls. That's not possible here. Fine, because in total we have just 2 blue balls. Now this is the value. Now we have to calculate it. Now students, we move further. Now students, the value from the second case comes as 4 into 6 cube, which is 216 into 5. And this comes as 1080 into 5 or 4320. Now students, just add the values obtained from both the cases. So it becomes 17496 plus 4320. And this finally becomes 21,816. So that means option A is the correct one. Now students, next question I will be posting in tomorrow's video. Till then, goodbye. Keep watching my videos and enhance your knowledge of mathematics. Thanks.